Alright folks, how's it going? The name's Defi and welcome back to another episode of BattleTech Season 2 modded with Flashpoint. So in the last episode we got ourselves a 55-ton quad large laser Vapor Eagle and a 50-ton missile boat Hunchback 2C, which... Did I say 55 for the Vapor Eagle? I did. Okay, just have to double check then. Anyway, so we have a full 50-ton plus lance now for this next priority mission, which is really, really good. I can't wait to see what the Hunchback can offer. So, we are off to Smithen once again, and we're about to take on Serve Cold. Serve Cold. Travel to Smithen's moon to destroy an arms smuggler's dropship for Low Corrosis. Low Corrosis really talked up how dangerous the ship's security detail is. I suggest approaching this job with an abundance of caution, Commander. Sure. Alright. And the good thing is, by the time we get there, I think our mechs should be repaired. Yeah. 23 days. 23 days of travel. That's fine. So yeah, let's talk about this next priority mission. This next priority mission is on a timed. It's on a timer. Pretty much similar to the last two. But let me tell you something that, for those who remember my my first time playing the mission in the last season, I had to redo it again because there's a little knack that the developers put in that really does screw the player over if they don't know what they're doing. Drive upgrades. Mech Bay 3 I don't think we need just yet. I'm going to take Med Bay 2. Okay, this expanded field hospital allows for two Merc techs to work side by side, meaning more capacity to treat patients. The cost includes the salary of an additional skilled med tech to treat your injured MechWarriors. Commander, the existing med bay is able to keep up, but just barely. Nobody's dying for lack of treatment, but our medics are overworked. Beta Pod has entirely additional medical bay, unused and waiting to be renovated and powered back up. Sure. It just means we can heal more often because our medical tech right now is 7, and our our medical is 7 and our Merc tech is 18. I don't know if my webcam could pick that up. Let me have a look. No, in fact, it's hiding it. So let me just show you quickly. Yeah, 18-7. So yeah, I just had to quickly show you that. Right, so yeah, it's a bit of a bastard because Panzire and the first Smithen one, you're pretty much working on a timer to some degree. Obviously, Smithen the timer's bonus, but you would do the objective first and then deal with the enemy second. Well, with this one, it's actually more advised to deal with the enemies first, then do the objective. And there's a very specific reason why, which I will show you in this recording, hopefully. So it's kind of cool. And cool, all done. Right, well anyway, we're at the Welger jump point, then we're going to go straight to Smithen then. So yeah, so 34 parts in, and this is our, what? 5th, maybe? Something like that. Priority mission? Not too bad, so. Okay, here we go. Oh, Christ, here we go. In your quarters, Doc points to a compad. Commander, I got an offer from another company. The Grey Death Legion. The CEO, Grayson Carlisle, is paying top dollar for mercs. He's even offering a kickback to any company he poaches from. 100,000 C-bills. That's unusual, you say, examining the paused image of Carlisle on the compad. Go on. Carlisle's something else. I played his message over and over. The way he talks, I know how he really could shake up the galaxy, and I want to be part of that. Splash smiles a bittersweetly. But this creates my family, and leaving it isn't so easy. What do you think? We are going to caution him. I don't want to lose Doc. Doc's our fucking... He's our gladiator. He kicked a fucking assault mech in the face. I ain't giving them up for nothing. So caution Splash against making a quick decision. I don't know what the other two are, to be extremely honest, but, you know, I'd just rather caution because I don't want them to leave. I don't know if the galaxy needs any more shaking up. It's already a mess, Doc. Think long and hard before you sign up with Carlisle. Talk is cheap. Usually gets MechWarriors killed. Doc rubs the back of his head. You don't trust him? It's not that. I don't know much about Carlisle. but you know we've got your back in the Argo, so it's your decision, Doc. Take your time, do some research. Doc nods slowly. You're right, I shouldn't make a decision too quickly. Late at night, he knocks on your door. I just wanted to say I'll be sticking around. I gave it some serious thought, and I can't imagine a better career than this one. No lasting consequences. Good. Know your place, boy. Once you're part of the Duck Dodgers, you ain't dodging us. Alright, so yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be tough, this one, I think. We definitely got the firepower for it. We definitely have. We have the equipment for this mission, but I think if I remember rightly, well, it's been a while since we've done this mission in the other playthrough, but I'm just thinking we'd had an Orion. Yeah, I think we used an Orion, a Trebuchet, a Dragon, and a Centurion, I believe. Thank you for that. Let's get another Argo upgrade going on. Yeah, let's get the Hydroponic Garden. Near the spine of the pods isn't significant to generate any real apparent gravity. These make those areas bad for living in, okay, but excellent for growing the hydroponic crops. They freshen the air and add variety to mealtimes. Yeah. I looked over Gamma Pod, Commander, and most of our original plumbing is intact. With a small amount of effort, we could repair the hydroponics and have fresh herbs and vegetables instead of reconstructed paste in the gallery. Just a thought. Yeah, sure.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get it.
Sure. Any time to increase our morale is good. And anyway, here we are, smithing. Cool. So, I think I might have a quick look in the store, actually. Not yet. Not yet. I want to have a quick look at the store, because I just want to have a quick look at something. Yeah, Annihilator. Let's have a look. Do we have one? Yeah, I do have a plasma rifle. 10 damage. Doesn't say anything about ammo. Really doesn't. No, what I was looking for was, oh, Medium X Pulsar is so good, man. What I was looking for was, I'm looking for a rack something, rotary autocannon. Just because I want to see how they play in this mod. So rotary autocannons are kind of like, well, basically they're an autocannon, but in a cylindrical, like, revolving chamber sort of thing. Similar to like a revolver, if you know what I mean. And basically in this game, you can fire up to 6 shots at once. Each subsequent shot will add a recoil penalty, and I think has a chance to jam as well, so, you know, you can't fire it for the turn. Right, well anyway, all mechs are repaired, everyone's fit and healthy, let's launch. Here we go then. And Velt, in orbit, first moon of Smithing. As you heard, House Corrosis has suffered greatly at the hands of the Detroit. We can't change that, but we can show Low Corrosis that we're his allies, and that word can be trusted. We need his help with our data archive, yes. But that isn't why I agreed to this mission. If we are to prevail against the Detroit, I must unite the founding houses under the Restoration's banner. Without their support, we have no way of replacing our losses. Understood, Lady Arano. Let's get into the specifics of this job he's given us. I seem to remember something about a dropship. She's called the New Grange. She's a transport vessel, ostensibly civilian, named for an old line of yard ships. The New Grange has been certified for commercial flight in the Detroit, the Capellan Confederation, and the Taurian Concordat. In other ways, she's completely unremarkable. At least that's what her official paperwork says. Okay, What's the real story? The New Grange is running weapons into the Aurigan Reach to supply the Detroit's war effort. Her crew has been using an old commercial port on Anvelt to fuel up between trips. Ships like this one could help to explain the Detroit's unexpected strength of arms. It's in our interest to destroy it. According to the intel we've been given, the New Grange is carrying more armor than any Union-class dropship has any right to. Attacking her directly will be a waste of time. Thankfully, Lord Madeira has found us an alternative approach. There we go. The Anvil's fueling station was designed for civilian use. It isn't hard to target, and its components can't withstand a sustained attack. If we go in while the New Grange is refueling and below the station's power fuel reserve, her armor won't count for much. The resulting explosion will smash her like an egg. Okay. You sure that Lord Cross is telling the truth? It'd be a disaster if we took out a civilian dropship. For my own study in the new Grange and the situation in Anvil, I'm convinced that Lord Carousas is telling us the truth. There's something deeply suspicious about the ship. She isn't the commercial transport she pretends to be. Okay. Vague assurances aren't enough, Lady Renard. I need to know if there isn't any innocent people on that ship. I'm no more eager for unnecessary bloodshed than you, Debbie. I hope you know me well enough to recognize that. If we can raise the new Grange in the comms, I will offer a captain a chance to surrender. I'd rather take prisoners than fill graves. The Reach has seen too much death already. Alright, sounds like a workable plan. Let's move forward. Hang on a second, boss. If this job was as easy as blowing up a fuel tank, Rosas would have done it himself already. So what's the catch? I mean, why send us after such an easy target? Lord Rosas sent the last remnants of his personal guard after the new Grange 2 weeks ago. A lance of hardened MechWarriors. They were summarily destroyed, a complete loss. There was no survivors. Don't let us sound about that. What's about their defenses? Nothing. Lord Corrosius didn't provide us with any specifics. We should approach this job with abundance of caution. Bring the strongest lines you can field, and keep your eyes open while you're on the moon's surface. And I recommend bringing a heat-efficient lance if possible. Anvil's atmosphere and climate will quickly overwhelm your heat sinks if you're not careful. Anvil's a high-temperature environment. Got it. I'll prep my lance accordingly. That would be wise. Good hunting, Deffy. I'll be with you on the comms. And with that, we have our lance. Right. Me in the Vapor Eagle, Doc in the Wolverine, Arclight in the Centurion, and finally, Naz in the Hunchback 2C. Sweet. Right. So, as a reminder for the Vapor Eagle, since we changed it at the end of the last episode for those who didn't see it, we got the targeting computer, we have a double clan heatsink that was already built into the mech. We have 3 ER large lasers and a heavy large laser, which is 75 damage, you can see, so this is really good. A bunch of double heat sinks. Our heat efficiency isn't too bad as well. We will overheat, but we can mimic that with weapon groups. And the Hunchback 2C has, can raise this up. That was already built in. We have 1 ER medium laser clan just for a bit of point defense, a little bit of a pinprick weapon, if you will. But as you can see here, we have 2 Ellerin clan 15s, 1 Ellerin 20 clan, 1 Inner Sphere Ellerin 15, and we have 5 tons of ammo coming up at 600 shots, which is pretty nice. Let's go. Right, okay. Oh my god. Okay. This is going to be tough. It's going to... yeah, this is pretty much the start of the tough ones now. Because, like I said, you're on a time limit. But for the most part, it's how you deal with it. It's how you do the mission that's more important. Okay, so here we go then. Engage and destroy the new Grange. Destroy the ship's security team. The new Grange must not escape. Lord Corrosius challenged my authority, and he was right to do so. His daughter died in my name. We're going to do what we can to earn his help and support. That means destroying the new Grange, a smuggling ship that has been running weapons to the deck turret. I'll be the voice in the comms for this drop, Deffy. Let's get this done. Keep your eyes open for new Grange security detail. I'll be ready for a fight when it arrives. I'll be a route V from here. Thanks, Darius. I'm gonna need it. Just as long as you do not say, oh, there's reinforcements, even though there's already reinforcements on the board, be fine. Okay, 1 second. Alright, pardon me, sorry about that. Okay, there's a lot of activity on the ground, Commander. It looks like the new Grange has been prepped for launch. You're going to have a tight timetable to get in there and blow station fuel reserve before it lifts off. I'm seeing turret emplacements and light Biome activity on the ground, but it appears that the security detail we were warned about is off-site. For now, submarine will be monitoring our sensors for any sign of incoming dropships. You got that right, Commander? If I see anything, you'll be the first to know, and advise you to be wary of the secondary landing pad. Up here on the ridge. If I'll drop in defensive lance, that's where I do it. Yeah.
Good hunting, Commander. I'll be running ops for you from here.
Okay, no worries then. No worries, no worries, no worries. Okay, so we have a turret generator here, a turret generator here. This is the fuel reserve that we have to defeat. There's going to be about 2 or 3 mechs here, and there's going to be 1 here, something like that. Let me be extremely fucking honest with you. Defeat the mechs first. Do not go for this pumping station until you dealt with these mechs. Trust me, you will thank me for when the time comes. And for that, what we're going to do is we're going to get Doc all the way down here. And we're going to wait. And then we're going to remind myself of the positions. I'm sure there's some here and there's 1 here.
I've got something.
There's a turret. There's 2 turrets. We have a Commando 2D. That's completely fine. Right. Okay. Let's come down that way. Let's come down this way.
Let's move.
We'll come down this way too.
Moving out.
Nah, I can't believe we got a launch back. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, so I think if I remember, we have a Commando, we have a Panther, we have a Spider, and I think we have a Shadowhawk, I think. There might be... Alright, I'm not too sure.
Yes, Commander.
Right, Doc, just eliminate the Commando if you could.
Putting my weight into it.
So obviously, just remember, I'm using some modded equipment here. So, if you're doing this with vanilla stuff, then it might be a bit harder for you. Okay, nothing. Okay, Daffy, okay, yeah, so we got Wolverine. Oh, it's Wolverine. I thought it was a Shadowhawk. Oh no, there is a Shadowhawk, but there's also a, Wolverine. Can't even know what it's like. That's cool. Alright, let's have a look at this. It's not too bad, actually. That's pretty nice, yeah, on fire. I love the setup. I love a quad large laser setup. I know some people ain't too keen on it. Like, not just in like this game, but a lot of other games as well, but I like it. It's like the best balance between like long range, proper damage, and heat sinking and all that, you know? Especially on an awesome 8Q. Quad large laser is so nice.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. Okay, let's wait for 2 then.
Coordinates received.
I'm kind of tempted to change up Centurion now. I don't know to what. 50 each. Just on fire.
Taking the shot.
Dead anyway.
Target eliminated.
Dead Mech walking. Yeah, that's a Shadowhawk. I knew there was one.
Commander.
Alright, Naz. Let's take the 20 each. Oh, I don't really want to do that.
Confirmed.
No, I'm not going to fire all the missiles. Let me think here. I'll probably just, I'll just be overkill, won't it? Let's take off the 20 and let's fire the 45s. Just timed that right. Oh, not timed it, but just counted it just right. Yeah, here goes the sensor locks now.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, but for the most part, I mean, we're alright. Set it off. On fire. Not fire. Open up and run. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I don't even want to say I'm overpowered. I don't want to say I'm overpowered. I personally don't think I am, but you never know, right? Okay, boy. Alright, actually, Naz, you go first, my friend, because I want to rain fire on this Panther. I want to see if 5 tons of ammo is just enough. Let's go.
Copy that.
Not too bad. Okay, yeah, we've still got turrets to take off as well. Okay, let's move this way. Yes, I know it's cover, but I'd rather take evasion over cover. Well, I mean, it depends, you know. Okay, let's take off that. Fire. Yep. Sorry, done. We got plenty of time, I mean. I'm just gonna take out all the turrets and stuff.
Receiving you.
Yep. Well. So, I'll tell you my strategy, which I did in the last time. Well, in time. In time, well. Surprised an 82 actually managed to get hit.
Light damage. Holding firm. Got something.
Okay, Doc. Do you wanna finish off the Panther?
On the move. Locked on for physical attack.
Alright, nice. No contest. Right.
Salvage that.
So all that's left is to deal with turrets now. Turret generator. That's what we'll do now. Let's take out the turret generator. So yeah, so like I said, I'll explain my strategy when the thing happens, you know what I mean? That should be perfect. Nice. So that's going to destroy a lot of the turrets on this side. And then we need to deal with this one over here if we can.
Ready to get it.
Naz does actually have indirect fire to it. Nice. Okay. I think 2 15s will do actually. Now I'll just go the 45 just in case. You never know, right?
Generators down, Commander. That should take their turrets offline.
Yep, that's the turret's gone. So all that's left now is to deal with the new Grange itself.
Position confirmed.
No, I don't think Doc is in. I don't think he's in firing range. I hope not. Nope. Okay, let's just on fire.
On target.
Yeah, give a bit of health. This is the captain of the new Grange. Hold your fire. Damn it. We have a civilian transport, not a military doctrine. I know what you are. Power down your engines and surrender or your ship will be destroyed. I can't do that. I repeat, hold fire. There are unarmed people in this vessel. We got a hold full of passengers and you'll be murdering them if you destroy that tank. I already know what your ship is carrying and it isn't civilians. Captain, I'm going to give you one last chance to surrender. If you refuse, what happens next will be on your head, not mine. Listen to reason and power down, now. They cut the comm feed, Lady Arano. I'm picking up increased activity on my sensors. They're making a run for it. Then they've left us no choice. We're blowing the fuel reservoir. Yep.
Let's do what we came here for, Commander. Take that dropship out.
If you are sure, my lady. If you are sure. Because knowing the story, we're about to fucking kick the hornet's nest.
Roger.
Don't even want to try, and it's not even enough. That's fine. There's a good way for us to... Oh yeah, see here? Explosive range. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Are we good? Yeah. I thought Doc was going to be on a danger tile then. Could you... Oh my god. Could you imagine if I put him on a danger tile and just blew this up and then destroyed the fucking Wolverine and the Doc? Christ. I would not live with myself. I would call the fucking playthrough right here and there. Ugh. Wow. Wow. Alright. Yeah, it's cool down. Boom. That's done it. The new Grange is down and that should satisfy our obligation to Lord Corrosis. Heads up, Commander. Enemy dropship coming in hot. Incoming transmission. You fool. Do you have any idea what you've just done? You'll pay for that with your life, mercenary filth. Victoria. If I knew you'd be here, I'd taken the field myself. A pity you didn't. We could have ended this war here and now. I suppose I have to content myself with your prize mercenaries. Watch as I tear them down to shreds. So yeah, destroy the new Grange. Then Victoria's Lance comes down. So this is why I told you to take care of the enemies first before you take on the new Grange. Because if we take out the new Grange, we would have 2 lances to deal with. And this lance is no joke. We have a Centurion 9A, we have a Dragon, we have a Firestar, which yes, Firestar, 35 ton, yeah, what's the worst it could do? Well, the fact is it's got flamers and we're in a pretty hot biome. And we have the Catapult K2 as well, 65 ton mech.
Got something you want?
So yeah. Joy, huh? Joy. Alright, let's move forward then. Okay, let's sensor lock the... Alright, let's sensor lock the Centurion.
Standing by.
And then Naz can move forward then. Then he can start raining missiles now. So yeah, the Hunchback is quite slow, so it's a good thing we outfitted him with missiles. It's on fire. Soften them up. So it gets softened actually. And the catapult's coming in for melee. Oh my god, it's on dock as well. Oh no, is he just sprinting? Yeah, it's just sprinting. I honestly thought it was coming in for a melee. I was about to fucking shit myself. And also we got a dragon as well. AC5, meme, laser, Eller, and 10 I believe. Right, it's okay. It's alright. Okay, our turn then. Right, dock. Time to move. I'll take care of the 5-star. This will give you the maximum of evasion. We'll eliminate a 5-star if possible, and we'll be behind the other mechs. Do you know, in hindsight, it's okay. It's okay. The 5-star has a CQC suite that's +4 melee difficulty to hit, or whatever. But anyway, the Wolverine. I'm kind of glad we got the Wolverine. Oh, this is gonna heat him over. Yeah.
Armor's holding. This heat
I
is
don't think I should have done that. I don't think I should have done that, but it's cool. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm glad I took the Wolverine because the Wolverine is pretty quick for its setup. Find me. Alright, I'm gonna move up one. This will give us bulwark. And I think overheat. Okay, let's do that then. Right. What do I want to take up first? Personally, I do think the 5-star is probably the more troubling one, so let's finish this off first. Good shots. Kaboom.
You
Kaboom.
will not defeat us. I will break you. Mercenary scum.
Yeah. Up you two, Victoria. Up you two. Yeah, good. So definitely could take a little bit of carnage while Ark is moving to the front line. Like so.
location confirmed.
The fact is that we can hit solid 60s on a mech that has, what, 5 evasion chevrons? It's actually really good. Right, we're going to take care of the Centurion next. That's for sure. Good solid hits. It's because the Centurion is weaker, so we want to focus on that. Yep, bulwark, ladies and gentlemen. Such a great ability. Do you know something, right? Would you believe me if I told you that bulwark was actually stronger than it was? Because I just found out that at the beginning of the game's release, bulwark worked a little differently. Instead of 20% damage reduction in cover, if you were not moving at the end of the turn, I believe you went into auto brace. and it was a 40% damage reduction. So you traded mobility and evasion for just straight up defensive capabilities. And also, I believe bulwark stacked as well, so you can add 60 without moving.
Good to go.
That's pretty cool, because in my opinion, I think well, maybe not the... Oh no, it's 40 because of brace as well. Yeah, okay. Basically, you could just stand still and you get all of brace anyway, so you didn't have to move into cover. I mean, for maps that has little to no cover, I mean, there's cover here, there's cover where Daffy is. I prefer the auto brace, to be honest with you. And I've been looking into trying to figure out how to revert it back to that previous standard. There is a way, if you go to, I believe, if you go to your BattleTech in your, well, I'm always on Steam. But if you go to Steam, you right click, you go to properties, and then you go to beta. I believe you can choose what version of the game you want to play, and I believe it's version 1.1 and 1.2 that has the original bulwark mechanic, the auto brace. And he also had another ability called Juggernaut, which would have made Doc a hell of a lot more dangerous, because what would happen is, once you do a melee attack, you would automatically brace, and it's a precision strike within the melee. You push somebody back in initiative, which is fucking powerful. Really, really, really good. I can see why the Guts Tree got a massive nerf. Where's Daddy? Okay, so now it's the catapult's turn. And it's coming in from melee? Okay, very surprised.
You swine! I will tear your mech in.
What did you hit?
Reporting. Internal damage.
Please do not be the center fucking torso. Okay. That's actually the good torso as well.
Ready for orders.
Right. No, we're just gonna sprint. We're gonna sprint over here. I need Doc back into cover if possible. Yeah, go to you.
Double time.
Go. Yeah, we'll take a defensive move this time. Cool down. Because that 5-star really did a number into the Wolverine. And with stealth as well, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I know. We're taking some more internal. I know. Don't go in. Don't go in. Don't go in. Great. Alright, it's firing onto me anyway. That's not too bad. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, Daffy. Okay, what would do you, my friend? Alright, should we commit to the Centurion? And leave Arclight to deal with the, Yeah, okay, we're going to move forward. I'm going to commit Daffy into the fray with the Centurion and the Dragon, while Naz and Arclight take care of Victoria. So I need to take that off, put that on. In fact, we're going to Precision Strike, and we're going to go Center Torso, and we're just going to burn through the armor and kill him, hopefully. Okay, so that's Center Armor Torso. Okay. Panic though. Okay, so it should be the dragon moving now. Yeah. Surprised that the dragon's just standing still. It's a skirmisher mech. It should be moving around. I thought we lost some of that evasion. Guess not. Right, let's brace. And then let's do this.
On the move.
Let's try and get rid of some of its evasion if possible. Good. Okay, and then what we could do is we could do this with Naz. Okay, I need to try and get it in optimal. That will do.
Copy that.
That should do. It's just the inner sphere element 15 that has a minimum range. The clowns don't. Okay, let's do that. Open fire. Do it.
Got the angle. Taking the shot. Reporting critical.
Shred the back, and there's a knockdown too. Beautiful. Sentinel. Same build as Arc. Alright, well, it's on its ass. Okay, let's see what she's going to do now. Oh, that's definitely on the floor again. Knockdown. Yeah, on the floor. Yes, we know, we know, we know. Do you know, right? I'm gonna be extremely honest. Victoria's fucking triggering me right now. Not because she's like knocking us down and kicking our asses, but because the Catapult K2 is a direct fire support mech. She's supposed to be on the back lines firing her two. Yes, her two PPCs, but instead she's fucking running around thinking she's a fucking brawler. Stupid, stupid cow. Doc, just fucking knock her down. God, Jesus.
Physical attack.
Oh, she survives? She survives. Huh.
Ready for orders.
Interesting. Oh, come on! One! Oh, please tell me you can get a line of sight. Just to the dragon. Alright. So what kind of dragon, I guess? 1 HP. 1 HP.
Target confirmed.
Yeah, solid shots. Alright, so the Centurion's gonna move. That was a dragon, sorry. So the armor could hold up. We good? Okay, we're good. Naz. Okay, let's move for 2. Move for 2. Move for 2. Okay, that's not too bad. Right.
Aye, aye.
Because all I need is 1 missile. All I need is 1 missile onto the center torso and she's done. So look. Alright, so we just bang on. Okay, no worries. So let's go here. Let's go here. And I want the 20 onto B. No, we can just do it like this. Oh god, please. Just 1 missile. 1 missile center torso. Come on.
No! It's not possible! I can still win this!
No, you can't, my dear. No, you cannot. Look at that. How tactical was that? So that's why I love it's not Stalker. That's why I love the Striker build, or the Striker specialization on missile mechs. You have the high accuracy from the gunnery tree, but also you have multi-target, and we also have sensor lock to help with heat if we got too much. But the indirect penalty is lessened, and more importantly, we'll get Master Tactician, which allows us to go first, which would be pretty nice. Alright, let's continue then. We just got the dragon to take care of, and that's it. Bob's your uncle. Bunny's your aunt. Alright, let's drop a bit of heat. Still though, just 1 clan ER large. It's nothing to sniff at. I love this build.
Ready to get it on.
Alright, Doc. From behind. We're throwing a couple of incinerating small lasers for boot. And this should be a done deal. Boom. Left leg. Could get some dragon parts if yeah, I could get some dragon parts if we could manage to take care of his other leg. That would be pretty nice. Yep, knocked down. Pile injured. Okay, Duffy, move to here. Okay. Right leg. We'll go for 2. Yeah, we'll try 2. Missed. Nope.
Standing by.
Okay, arc light, move forward.
Affirmative.
So go for the leg. We'll take these out. We'll just do this, I think.
Acknowledge.
Or not. We could just destroy the mech. That's fine.
Target neutralized.
Mission successful, Commander. Nicely done. Dr. Murad, does the Arco have an empty storeroom that could serve as a makeshift brig? I'm sure that something could be arranged, Lady Arano. Then arrange it. You get a lock on Lady Espinosa's ejection pod. She's coming with us.
Mission
Sweet. That went a hell of a lot better. I would be honest, there was a couple of Trials of Cake moments with Daffy on his ass and Doc overheated. Wow. Okay, 2 million. Okay, so Daffy, 1 mech, 1 tank. Doc, 3 mechs. Arclight, 2 mechs. And Naz, 2 mechs and a turret, pardon, not a tank. What am I doing? Salvages, what do we got? What do we get? 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 We got a catapult, K2. A Commando 2D, which we could sell. We got Firestarter. We got a Panther, which we'll sell. And we have a Shadowhawk. Nice. Well, one more partner will have a full Shadowhawk. Triple AC5, medium laser, triple plus, sorry. MG, S14, heatsink, jump jet. And then more. Cool. Anything else we could have got, just out of curiosity? Not really. Could have had another commando. Could add half a dragon. We could add a full Shadowhawk actually, that would have been nice. I would actually happily take that Shadowhawk. 55-ton mech. I'm gonna say no. Yeah, I'm happy. So I believe it's a cutscene, but I'm gonna have to skip the cutscene on my end. But I'll have to record it in my campaign save file. Because for some reason in this file, my audio's bugged on cutscenes, so yeah. Fucking great, yeah. So yeah, so I will, I'll just see when the cutscene ends. Family reunion in orbit and Velt. Oh, sorry. Base camp. Victoria, I've been waiting 3 years for this. Are you enjoying your cell? I had it assembled just for you. Glow to your late cousin, your victory will be short-lived. Your pathetic little army may have carried you this far, but if you think that you could challenge the core systems, you're sadly mistaken. Our glorious army will grind your restoration to a bloody pulp. See me in the lecture and tell me what you're doing on Anvil. Your father rules the territory. You should be in a tower somewhere, not on a dusty little moon guarding a smuggling ship. Smuggling ship? Is that what Carosis spot in the new Grange was? Is that what he told you? Oh, you poor dear fool. I'll tell you what you just done, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. You'll find out soon enough. Argent, if Carosis deliberately misled us about this, I'll have his head. What are you about to lay, Daffy? For now, I have words with my cousin. Victoria, I loved you like a sister and you betrayed me. Your father held a knife to my back. You helped him push it in. I need to understand why. If you've ever really listened to him, you'd already know. He tried to teach your cousin, to set you on the path to strength and prosperity, but you spat on his efforts and forced his hand, and mine along with it. Forced your hand? Mastiff is dead because of you. Our mentor, the man who taught you to pilot a mech, you put him in a camp and left him to rot. Thousands of Aurigan dead lie piled at your feet. The price of strength and our nation's future. For the glory of the Reach, I pay it 100 times over. You seem to be confusing one-side cruelty for strength. It ain't the same thing. Destruction of your land should have taught you that. Oh, little Lord Madeira. Still my cousin's favourite pet, I see. I wonder if that pretty jaw of yours is as fragile as it looks. One of these days, we'll have to find out. After what you did to Roger Montgomery, I should have vented you into space. I'll admit it's tempting, but I believe that our teacher would prefer to keep it caged. Jimmy and Victoria can watch from the sidelines as I dismantle your father's empire and reclaim my rightful throne. And then, when the war is over, you'll be trialed for your crimes against the Aurigan people. Is that supposed to scare me, Camilla? It doesn't. Do you think my father hasn't planned for this? Do you think that you were winning? My capture means nothing. The jaws of our trap are already closing around your neck. You're just too blind to see it. Maybe blind will start with kicking your ass up and down the canyons of Avel. You mock me at your peril, mercenary. My father bends everyone to his will. The periphery nations, the successor states, everyone. You don't know what I've done for our people. The sacrifices I had to make. You understand nothing. And you never will. You already lost this war, cousin. You'll die screaming, and your restoration will die with you. I've had enough of it. Miss Oliveira cut off a call. What do you want us to do with her, Lady Arano? The Argo is in a prison. She can't stay here. No, she can't. Locros has lost a daughter to the Detroit, and we want her to help him. I can't undo that wrong, but I can give him justice. We will transfer Lady Victoria into his custody, to be held until I say otherwise. Your call, Lady Arano. We'll set a course for Smith when we're ready. Conversation's over, Peel. Let's get back to work. Mending fences. In orbit. Anvil. Lady Arano, my staff has taken Lady Esperanza into custody. She has been escorted to her cell as we speak. A kind of fate that she deserves, perhaps, but I will adhere to the terms of the arrangement while she remains in my custody, and she will not be harmed. You're an honorable man, Lord Crosses. One day I hope to earn your support. You did have it. What you've done today feels like justice, Lady Arano. Of a kind that I'll never live to see. I owe you a great debt as well, Commander Whitehall. You did a yeoman's job on the new Grange. She'll never darken our sides again. Okay. Lady Victoria claims that you were wrong, Lady Crosses. That the new Grange wasn't a smuggling ship. Of course she does. She's a lion and a betrayer. You can trust her at the word, Commander Whitehall. Believe me, Lady Crosses. Lord Crosses, I get that. I understand betrayal better than most. That said, even if Lady Victoria was telling the truth, would it really change anything? Whatever the ship's provenance, the new Grange was important enough that the director Espinosa had his own daughter standing centrally over her reviewing site. He will send the new Grange to hell and they will deprive Espinosa of something he deemed valuable. I count that as a win, Commander Whitehall. Okay, if I was you, I'd be sure to keep an armed guard outside Victoria's cell at all times. It should be dangerous even in captivity. Don't worry, Commander. I know who I'm dealing with, and the appropriate precautions have been taken. Lady Victoria will be quite secure until Lady Arano is ready to claim her. Glad to be of service. Now let's discuss what you'll do for us in return. Yes, of course. Let us discuss your recompense. There we go, recompense. Your chief engineer tells me that she's found a hidden data archive in your ship, and you'll need my help to open it. It sounds to be quite a mystery. More than a mystery to me, Lacrosses. My father believed that the Argo had something of great value, but he died before he could see it. I need to know what's on that drive, and you're the only one in the Reach who can open it for me. Better perhaps I could give you the means to open it yourself. I'll have a device into your ship, an electronic codebreaker of advanced design. Given enough time, it'll show through any encryption, even yours. Ancestry? Nice. With respect, I'm surprised you own such a device. An intelligence agency like MI3 perhaps, but not a preferably Lord. I feel the same way when Hydro Tamati brought it to me, all those many years ago. He told me the device was found in the possession of a Comstar precentor, who had died in Aurigan space. What she'll do with it, I will never know. But what I do know is that your father would want you to have this Khmer. He's quite proud of the leader you've become. Thank you, Lord Crosses. Simon, it means more to me than I can say. Speaking of proud fathers, do you have any news to share about your son? Has his condition improved since we last spoke? Somewhat, my lady. Otto's road to recovery will be long and difficult. The deterrent did something to his mind and well-doing. I still don't have a clear picture of what, but the damage is both physical and mental. In truth, I feel my boy has been damaged irreparably. Not the Otto I know is gone, but I cling to the hope that someday the son that I remember will return to me. He will, Simon, I know it. I know he's young and strong, and House Arano is nothing if not resilient. I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. I have forces to marshal and plans to make, but please, keep me appraised of Otto's condition. I will, my lady. Farewell to you, and know that you have earned the support of House Arano. What you've done today doesn't ease the past, but perhaps we can still write the course of our people's future. For my part, I am willing to try. Thank you, Lord Crosses, and welcome to the restoration. Together, we will fix what my uncle has broken, I swear it. Hey, Commander, I put the code-breaking device that we got from Lord Crosses to working on Mystery Archive, and now I'm watching a progress bar climb really slowly. I'll give you a heads up when it's done. AKA 2 more missions. Concerning the Panther PNT-9R, Panther PRs, and the solid all-round mechs, if they're built on the slow side to make up for with junk jets, considerable armor, and a hefty punch from the trademark PPC. They've even been used in physical slugging matches to good effect. Yep, we're going to put it together, and we're going to sell it a hefty 1 million. Nice. We also have the Commando 2D. Oh, here we go. With all those SRNs, the COM 2D is like a small hand mobile shotgun that could take down mechs twice its size or bigger. You gotta be careful with it though, because it's not meant to take that much of a beating. Yeah, we're gonna sell it for another $1 million. 10 grand. Right, how long have I been recording for, by the way? An hour. Perfect. Perfect. Right, my friends. So, let's just have a quick scan through the contracts just to see if we can do any. There's a 2, there's a 3. When you start looking at 3s, there's a 2.5 eviction. We have Stubborn Surrender as well. So we've got a few we can do. Which is pretty cool. Right, so next time we will do some contracts and we'll try and get the next priority mission ready. And depending on the skull rating, if it's not a 3 and it's a 2.5, then we'll just go in with the same last we have. So yeah, overall, it's been a really enjoyable episode. Went a lot better. And I hope to God you lot are enjoying the voice acting. I mean, the fact is that it's all text and no voice really does put a little bit of effort on my end to make up for that. I'm telling you, between my awkward Australian accent from Madeira and my, I don't even know what the fuck accent that was for Cross. It's like, I know I used it in the last like debriefing story bit, you know, earlier on in the playthrough. It's like a mixture between like Russian and Arab. I don't fucking know. I just choose a voice at the top of my head and I just use it. But yeah, hey, I like doing a bit of voice acting. Hey guys, a bit of fun at the end of the day. Right, well anyway, that's going to be it. So thank you very much for watching this episode today. Please leave a like in the episode if you enjoyed it. Subscribe. Consider subscribing for new releases every single day. Be notified of when I upload. So straight to your sub box for you to watch. Links down below. Check them out if you wish. And apart from that, you enjoy the rest of your awesome day and hope to see you next time. Take care.